Let's just unveil the new generation of our UC-2000 series ICU unit. When we define an ICU unit, what's coming to our mind? For the severe case care, we need to maintain an accurate temperature and humidity. That's the kind of basic functions we put into the middle portion onto the interface. As you can see, we have the temperature, humidity, and oxygen concentration. And then maybe when we go further, we can have some extra functions like we have the cooling or heating bed will be regulated on this portion. Or maybe we have the nebulization, the built-in nebulizer we have here. Or you have the infrared treatment light. It's all placed on this fancy and decorative interface control panel. It's good. But what can distinguish our product from all the existing competitors? We have done kind of the research over the last so many years. We have researched many manufacturers from Korea, from US, from Turkey, from Germany. We found nothing with this function, what we call the interactive portion, which can detect all the vital signs of the animal inside, including the temperature, both the internal temperature and the surface temperature, and also in the future, the heartbeats and the breathing beats. That's going to be something really distinguish our products from all others. We want to call it something like Mercedes, TSAS or nothing. It's not so good to be proud like this, but it is really very, very unique and outstanding. It's worth some praise like that. Let's go back to the topic. Now, here is the setting for the internal compartment temperature. When I press the button, unlock it, I can just press the temperature and set it. It's blinking. Ta-da! You can see the flame comes out, showing you the process of heating is going on. I stop it. Keep in memory, it's going to work, okay? Humidity. This one we need to use external humidifier to realize high temperature and high humidity. Okay, this one does not have the built-in humidifier. That's the oxygen concentration control. As you can see, we have the valve and the gauge for regulating the airflow of the oxygen into the compartment. And here is the tube where the oxygen tube goes in. There's oxygen inlet like this. Very simple. Plug, locked automatically. And the other portal is for the nebulizer. We'll talk about that later. When we move down here, you can see two icons. One is referring to the external recirculation. The other is for the internal recirculation. Once I trigger this button, it's going to give you a bouncing noise. Ta-da! Okay, what? Let's turn around and see the back end of the machinery. When we get closer to this portal, you can see there's a door. I'll just repeat this action. Okay, you can see there are two springs with the two axles, two rods. It's bouncing in and out for two functions and two purposes. First of all, we are realizing both the internal and external recirculation. For the external, we are going to bring in 1/3 of refreshed air and mix it into the internal recirculation fresh air. For both purposes, keeping that warm without leaking all the precious heat, and also get it refreshed all day long. Or when the whole thing is meeting an unpredictable blackout and the power surge, going to cut off the power supply suddenly, that's going to bounce out and give you the accidental supply for the fresh air and keep all the animals inside safe.